bitches, welcome to Previewed, where friends don't let friends watch trailer announcements alone.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Jay.
And today we're going to react, review, riff, and at the end we're going to rate, I guess, James Gunn's announcement for what they're doing with DC. Because what's going on over there? Everything, it's been a very tumultuous past couple of months. Yeah. We had Henry back as Superman, and then 2 weeks later he was gone. There are 3 movies coming out this year.
Movies we thought were going to come out, and then they're just completely
they got
noped.
They got pushed back and pushed back again.
Or completely off. Right,
and then
completely off the table.
Yeah, done, edited, and ready to go. For the most part, I was like, nope, no, we're not.
Okay. If I was in a Batgirl situation,
sure,
and I was like casting a superhero, and the movie just got completely scrapped, I'd be like, fine, but I get to keep the costume. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's not memorabilia. The movie never existed.
Never came out. Yeah.
It's just for me to wear around the house because you made me a superhero, and I got really excited, and then you killed the movie. So I get the suit.
You know what? I'll even give you $5,000 for it. You already paid me a lot. Here you go. Here's $5,000 back. You're making money already. You're making money off of it.
It's like so many people's dream to be a superhero in a movie, and then it's like,
yeah.
It's like not even about the money. It's not even about the fame. I was just like, they got to be a superhero.
Yes.
No longer. But yeah, I get the suit.
Well, I mean, that shot of her as Batgirl, like with the,
man,
that was great.
And am I gonna lounge around the house and like watch reruns of Modern Family and eat Cheetos in my Batgirl suit? Yes, I am, and that's my prerogative because you took away my movie. Yeah. I have no idea what's going on with DC. And movies you would think would go away are still coming.
Yeah, it's an extremely weird spot we're in. I am a huge DC fan. I would like the DC movies to do well. Some of them have been quite good. Some of them have not been quite good.
And I feel like we as an audience finally have come around to the fact, be like, cool, okay, they're bringing Cavill back, awesome. I can make peace with where we're at right now, and we can move forward from here. And then they were like, you know what? Actually, all of it's gone. We're like, Oh no.
We think? I don't know. Maybe? Because, is Peacemaker still involved and stuff? Because that was James Gunn. The Suicide Squad? James Gunn.
Okay. Hey, James.
Shazam?
We need a second season of Peacemaker, and we need it just for the new intro.
We just need that dance intro.
Yeah, man. I don't know what you guys are going to take it to the next level. And I was like... Okay, we gotta watch this thing because I gotta know what's going on.
Hopefully this is a very much hey, we know this is a weird spot to start something new in, but here's how we're gonna go. I don't know. It's 6 minutes. Hopefully there's plenty enough time to be okay, here's the plan. Trust us, we have an idea. We're gonna do this. All right, here we go.
Hey everybody, I'm James Gunn. I'm the co-CEO of
James
DC
Gunn.
Studios. So as many of you know, DC has been disconnected in film and television for a long time. And it's one of, our jobs, mine and Peter's, is to come in and make sure the DCU is connected in film, television, gaming, and animation. That the characters are consistent, played by the same actors,
that means they're gonna put
and it works within
microtransactions
one
in all the
story.
movies now.
And if something is outside of that, like Matt Reeves' Batman or Todd Phillips' Joker or Teen Titans Go, that it is clearly labeled as DC Elseworlds, outside of the mainstream DCU continuity. Now, Peter and I have gotten pretty lucky in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Shazam has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU, so he connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love that resets the entire DC universe. Then to move into Blue Beetle, a fantastic film about a kid who's a marvelous part of the DCU, and then into Aquaman 2, which leads directly into our next few projects, which I'm going to tell you about now. So, Peter and I, along with a group of very talented writers, have started to map out an 8 to 10 year plan of what DC Studios will be in film, television, and gaming. This first chapter is called Gods and Monsters. Now this, what I'm about to tell you, is a part of the first chapter. It's not the entire first chapter. The first project is Creature Commandos. Creature Commandos is an animated series. I've written all the episodes. Something we're going to do that's a little bit different at DC is we're going to have characters move into animation, out of animation, usually having the same actor play their voice as who plays them in live action.
Okay.
The next project up is Waller. This is a story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis. Viola Davis is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker, and this is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who created the Doom Patrol. It is a fantastic story that's out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it.
That was a hint.
Okay, next up is the big one, the true beginning of the DCU. This is called Superman Legacy. This is being written by me. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it, and Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025.
Holy crap.
Okay, the next thing is a big premiere HBO television series called Lanterns. This is a story of a couple of Green Lanterns, John Stewart and Hal Jordan.
Okay.
And we have a few other Lanterns peppered in there, but this is really a
Okay.
terrestrial-based TV
Yes,
show, which
please.
is almost like True Detective with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops watching over Precinct Earth. In it, they discover a terrifying mystery that ties into our larger story of the DCU.
All right.
Next is a big movie called The Authority. The Authority is a passion project of mine. It's based on the marvelous Wildstorm characters we are now bringing into the DCU and will interact with all of our primary DCU characters.
Yeah, man.
The
Well, that's a
Authority are a
swing.
group of superheroes who think the world is
Midnighter
broken
and Apollo,
and they
right?
want to
Yeah,
fix
yeah.
it by any means necessary. I think it's a very different look at superheroes. We're doing a television series called Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost is the story of Paradise Island, usually known as Themyscira, which is the birthplace of Wonder Woman. It's almost like Game of Thrones with Westeros, but with all of the inhabitants of Paradise Island. The introduction of the DCU's Batman is The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne. This is based on Grant Morrison's great comic book run. Damian Wayne is my favorite Robin. He's a little assassin who Batman tries to get in line, and so this is the story of the two of them and the beginning of sort of the Bat family in the DCU.
Okay.
Next up is a TV series called Booster Gold. Booster Gold
Booster
is one of
Gold!
comics' really popular cult heroes. He is a fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future
Booster
who
Gold
uses
rules.
future technology to come back to present day and become a superhero so that people will love him. It is basically the superhero story of
man.
imposter syndrome on an HBO Max series. One of my favorite comic book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And so we're going to turn that into a big science fiction epic film. Now, Superman is a guy who was sent to Earth and raised by loving parents, whereas Supergirl in this story, she is a character who was raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched everybody around her perish in some terrible way, so she's a much more jaded character. And that brings me to Swamp Thing, the last thing we're going to talk about, a very dark horror story in the origins of the monster who is Swamp Thing. And although it's totally outside of the rest of the DCU, it will still feed into the rest of the stories. Anyway, those are the stories that I can tell you about right now. I've loved the DC characters since I was a child. They're incredibly important to me. I knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do something very different. One of the things that's very important for me in all of these movies and TV series is that the director's vision and the vision of the writers and all of the creators is unique and something special. Storytelling is always king. That's all that matters to us. And I want to be true to those stories. I want to be true to you guys and really give you something different than you've ever seen before. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you watching. I hope this was exciting for you because it's really exciting for me. And I can't wait to start to dive into these stories with you guys on this grand adventure. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Huh. It's a lot to digest.
Yeah.
Huh.
There's some weird swings in there.
Yeah.
But you know what James Gunn is good at?
Weird swings.
Weird swings.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, you mean they're doing a True Detective style
No,
lantern
the
show?
one thing of that entire 6 minutes, the thing that I was most excited about hearing was the Lantern show.
Yeah.
Green Lantern deserves a good show.
It's Green Lantern, like Dollars for Donuts, is like one of the best like pieces of the DC, like the DCU. Like it should be some of the best movies. There's so much you can do with it.
Yeah.
You literally have the galaxies worth of content that you can pull from. The Lanterns should be incredible.
There's so much
As
deep lore
bad
there.
as that first movie was, when Ryan Reynolds is defeating Parallax and saying says the oath, I kind of cried a little bit, even though it had no. It was like, this movie sucks, but man, this character and this concept is so good. But also, I'm calling it right now.
Okay.
Do you know what I think is going to be the best show out of all of these?
Okay. Because it was mostly shows.
Mostly shows.
There was only, what, 2-3 movies?
A couple of movies.
Batman and 2 Supergirl and Superman movies.
Yeah, they're leaning into the supers on that one, which is fine.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dude, Booster Gold.
Booster Gold better have Ted Kord in it. We need the blue and the gold. We need Ted Kord. Is Ted in the Blue Beetle movie? Because Miguel. No, wait. Is that his actual name? I forget it. Oh no, it's Jaime. Jaime Reyes, great Blue Beetle, but he's actually got the scarab. Ted is just a tech guy who just had the Beetle around and didn't actually use it because it wasn't compatible with him. Booster is amazing. I love Booster too.
Yeah.
But Booster is best
With Blue Beetle.
with Ted Kord. So like, and James, that seems like having Ted a part of it. That seems right up his.
Also Booster Gold. Do you know what I get excited? I get excited because you know what Booster Gold means. That Booster Gold is the closest of an opportunity we'll ever get to putting Deadpool in the DCU. Because if anyone from the MCU is gonna come over, it's gonna be Deadpool. Because it's a very similar vibe.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But also Skeets. I hope they have Skeets in it. They had to have Skeets.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, it's his little robot companion that hovers around.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Booster Gold, the greatest champion of the 25th century, is here to save the day. And he tells him like all the the information he has.
Yes. I forgot what that little robot. You know the DC.
Well, Justice League Unlimited is one of the better cartoons that ever came out of the DC animated stuff from the 90s and the early aughts. And Booster had some of the best episodes in Justice League Unlimited. So, and they finally turned Booster in the comics to like he's not really working in current timeline, so let's just have him be the hero of time that nobody knows about because they can't.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, that's a really good angle.
It's a Sentry situation. I'm so powerful you forgot about me.
Sure.
Bring Sentry into the MCU.
I'm very mixed. I'm a little. You know what? To be honest, I'm a little upset.
You're a little meh.
I'm a little meh. Because look, he's got a plan. I trust James Gunn, but just hey, the first real movie's gonna be Superman Legacy. Great, but you recast Superman from because the first Superman movie came out before I was born, so I saw it on like VHS and stuff like that. So like, Reeves has always been like my childhood Superman, but like Henry Cavill was my like, oh no, I'm an adult now. I can understand what makes a good. He's awesome.
Yeah,
this guy is so good at this.
I have no affection for Superman in any capacity. I really don't care. So I never watched those movies growing up. It was not. It just wasn't a part of my lexicon. Like I was, if I had to pick someone from DC, it was Batman and then later on Green Lantern.
Sure.
But like, yeah, I don't.
But I mean, they have Batman so they gotta have a cool Batman, a good Damian, which hopefully also means that like Dick, Jason, and Tim are also around because if they got to Damian, then like the other three
cool.
should have
The
been
Nightwing's there.
Nightwing, you know what? Let's just have Nightwing there. Let's just have the other three have already been and
they've already been. Yeah, they're already doing their own thing.
So that hopefully is what's going on there.
Yeah.
We have Wonder Woman Paradise Lost, or just the Themyscira. That seems, he said, like, what, Game of Thrones, but on Paradise Island?
Well, that's pretty cool.
That's a pretty cool idea.
It's a good swing.
Because there's plenty of people, in the Amazons, there's enough there.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
the,
man.
The Waller show seemed interesting. He didn't say anything
Well,
about
I will
Peacemaker
say-
season 2. You notice that? There was
I
no
know.
Peacemaker season
Really
2.
frustrating.
And it did get picked up, though. Oh, well, last year when it came out, it's like, oh, yeah, it's got a second season. But I guess now it's not.
Yeah, but he also didn't really talk about any of the existing properties, really. Here's the big question.
Sure.
Was this enough to make us care again?
Honest answer? As it stands right now?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I'm excited about a lot of these things, but...
You've piqued my interest, and as the shows come out, we will obviously be checking them out.
we're
We'll
watching
obviously
that
be
Green
watching
Lantern
them.
show. Come on now.
Of course, all of these properties
on
are going to be on HBO, and we'll see. They're probably all Warner Brothers properties.
They do not like reaction content. If you're just, just
a heads up, everybody.
Yeah, if you guys have we've got a lot of new subs from The Last of Us and stuff, and the community's been growing a lot in the past couple of months, which is awesome. Welcome. We're so glad you're here.
Yeah.
But Warner Brothers doesn't love reaction content, and they love to send us copyright strikes just kind of out of nowhere. And this is our main source of income. So we don't screw around with that stuff. So most of that stuff is probably going to go straight to Patreon.
In all likelihood, when it comes out, we'll see how Warner Brothers is involved. Because some of the HBO
They've
shows,
been getting better.
Yeah, the HBO shows are HBO.
And I also think
that's fine, because HBO Studios is fine. Because he said he was a part of DC Studios. If they set their own studio company, then we may be okay. We will, of course, we'll check in as the shows come out. But just a heads up, if Warner Brothers proper is a part of the stuff, then for safety reasons, these things probably will not be on.
We'll see, though.
We will see.
James Gunn
he
might change their operating procedures when it comes to reaction content.
I mean,
hey, these are people that are making people think about our properties more. Let's not get their whole lives shut down.
They need all the community goodwill they can get.
They really do.
They got some big strikes against them, so we'll see. I mean, it sounded like they're taking a Marvel approach, which is a smart approach.
I wasn't trying to be too negative.
I don't, and I'm not saying you're not, and I don't think you are. It's an honest assessment. Some really good ideas, and I trust James Gunn.
I really do too.
And
he has my benefit of the doubt.
I hope this works.
Yes.
But as it stands right now, I will okay, cool, but we'll see it when it comes out.
Yeah.
Trust but verify. Trust you, but we'll see. We will. We will.
I thought you were a verify then trust person.
Well, James Gunn's earned my trust.
That's fair.
Over his career.
Correct. He will always be the guy that made Guardians of the Galaxy work as a major motion picture. That book, hey, I don't know if you guys have ever read Guardians of the Galaxy as a comic book. It should never have been a movie. Those movies shouldn't exist. The fact that I Am Groot is something that everyone knows, that is the wildest thing to have ever come out of the MCU. The wild that everyone knows who Groot is. The living tree. Come on. That's buck wild. Yeah. And it's because of that guy. Mm-hmm. So, all right.
Yeah. So we will see. It seems like stuff will probably... I mean, we have the 4 movies this year. Completely forgot about Blue Beetle coming out.
I keep forgetting that it's our Cobra
Miguel.
Kai darling.
Yeah.
And that makes me so excited for that movie just because I like him so much and I just want him to succeed.
You know where the scarab is?
No.
It's in the middle of his back.
Oh.
It's holding his spine together.
Gotcha. I really thought you were going to say in his butt, and I was like, why would you?
No, Jeff.
That's not a good joke. Why would you make that joke?
Because I didn't.
I don't know. Yeah, I know. No, I know. I just lived that. I lived that different possibility in my head. I was over here being like, why would you say a scarab in his butt? That's not funny. We're better than that. What? Oh, hey.
Hello. So it seems like all the stuff's not going to start until next year. Granted, he didn't say when any of these shows are coming out, but if the Superman movie is not coming out until 2025, he mentioned a whole bunch of shows. I would assume that they are writing them or close to production because they've had a couple months. So this plan doesn't seem like it's going to really take effect until next year.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll
find out.
We'll check in then. Jay, how would you rate the announcement, I guess, of Chapter 1 of this new DCU?
This one,
Gods and Monsters.
Man, this one's getting 1 out of 1. Good pair of glasses. I got distracted with how much I like his glasses.
Really?
During that whole thing, I was like, those are good glasses.
It fits his face well.
They really do.
The hair and glasses, the whole looks really.
Yeah. Also, hey, if you're watching this tonight, 7:30, at my Twitch stream, I'm playing Mario Party with friends of the show and Johnny Odell from, J2O and the Johnny Odell channel, making all those compilations. It's going to be really fun. Come
Yeah.
say hi. 7:30 p.m. Eastern.
I put the link above.
Yeah, put that scarab in your butt and come say hi.
Install those butt scarabs and log on to Twitch.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Well, how are you guys feeling about this announcement? Let us know in the comments below or hop on our Discord channel where lots of fun, cool people are talking about lots of fun, cool stuff. We'd love to have you join that conversation. The link is down below in our description box. So while you're down there, please like, subscribe, hit that bell.
Do that YouTube that you do so well. Guacamole's extra. You announcement making weirdos, you.
Other videos popping up right now.
Yeah.
Please watch this. We would appreciate it as much as we appreciate you watching this one. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.